You know what? Go ahead. Do it. Just quit. Nobody's going to stop you. In fact, the complete opposite. You're going to have a group and a crowd of people clapping and cheering you on, telling you, you know what? You did such a good job. You tried. You gave it your all. And you know who those people are? Those are the people who A, never even tried, or B, the people who quit as well. You see, in the beginning of a race, the beginning of a marathon, there is a group, a crowd, a sea of people all excited, ready to go. And in the last mile, it's just you. You want to know why? It's because it's easy to start something. In fact, it's exciting. It's invigorating. It feels like something new, a new journey that you're on. All these happy hormones rushing and flooding you, filling you up with excitement. But around the halfway point, that's where heads start to drop and people start to fall out or fall off. Because that's when your inner doubts start playing. Your mental fortitude gets tested. Your pain tolerance dictates whether you make it or you break it. That's why there's a lot of quitters in this world. There's not a lot of winners. There's a lot of people who get excited to start the race but never finish it. There's not that many people who are in the last mile or actually finish the race. But you want to know what sets apart the winners from the losers. The winners know their reason why. It is the anchor that holds them in place whenever the pain starts hitting, whenever the mental doubts start playing. It's the anchor that keeps them from getting swept up by the waves. So if you genuinely want this with every single fiber of your being, you are so sick and tired of the person who you are currently and you want nothing else but to be different, you have to understand your reason why. And I go through this very frequently with my client onboarding. Whenever we sit down together on a one-on-one meeting, I constantly ask them, why are you doing this? What makes you want to make a change right now? And most of the time, there's a very surface level basic answer that they start off with. I just want to gain a little bit more confidence. Okay, well, why do you want to gain more confidence? So I could look better in a shirt. Okay, well, why do you want to look better in a shirt? So maybe I could just feel attractive. You start digging deeper and deeper and deeper until you get down to the root cause, the root issue. And that root issue sometimes reveals out to be, you know what? I've never had enough discipline or enough follow through in my life to ever achieve any sort of grandiose or amazing result. And this feels like this is the gateway for me to enter into this. These are real conversations that I have with people, and not one specific person, multiple. These are such common issues. And the real problem is that most people don't really know the reason why because they don't dig deep. Do you want to know why they don't dig deep? Because it fucking hurts. It hurts to get down to the root issue. It hurts to know what is causing all of this. What is causing the constant never-ending failure in my life? For me to always want to quit when it gets hard. It hurts to do that. Well, how do you find your reason why? How do you get down to the root cause? You sit down and you sit with it. You ask yourself over and over. You dig deeper past the surface level answers because you guys, you can't heal a cancer or a horrible sickness if you don't get down to the root of what's causing it. If you don't eliminate the root problem, it will continue to spread over and over and over. And all the surface level adjustments that you make won't do shit. It won't do shit. And listen, if you've stuck around to this point in the video, you haven't left yet, I guarantee that there's something inside you that's burning. There's a fire burning deep inside you. That fire is too bright, it's too hot to be extinguished anymore. You're tired of being this way, and that's good. You can use that. You can use the negativity as fuel. In our current society, negativity is often looked down upon. Don't use negative energy in your life. Okay, yes, but it's there. It's there to be used. It is quite literally like a fire. Now, there is a very important distinction. Fire is a tool. Fire is the greatest tool that mankind has ever created. It's allowed us to create all this that we know of now. But if you don't keep your fire regulated, it will burn everything down. Fire is volatile. It's an amazing fuel, but if you're not keeping a steady eye on it, you're not regulating it, it will burn everything down to the ground. There is the possibility of you being too consumed by your negative energy. So you can use your negative energy. You can use being tired and annoyed and so frustrated with always quitting, not expressing your full potential, always being last. But if you get too carried away, you will become a sour person. You will become a person who's vengeful and has a vendetta against the world and everyone who's doubted him wrong. And that will lead you down the opposite path. You will go too far over the edge. And that is not the point here, you guys. The point here is to use your negativity as necessary. Not too much, but not too little. Most people do use their negativity, but they overuse it, and that's what ruins them. And you guys, you also have to very much consider limiting beliefs. A lot of people have very limiting beliefs, and that is what prevents them from getting anywhere because they are placing a glass ceiling right above their head. Oh, I can't lose weight. My genetics prevent me from doing it. Oh, I'm too busy to get into the gym and start bettering my health. I have work and kids and all this sort of stuff. There will be a million excuses that you can use all the time, every single fucking day, every single hour. But you know what? What do those excuses do? Those excuses make you feel good in the moment. They make you feel, you know what? Yes, my current position is justified. I'm okay to feel this way. But you know what? That feeling fades very quickly. Just like having a cheat meal or eating junk food. In the moment, you have this big desire. You know what? If I have this pizza, if I have this one slice of pizza while I'm on my diet, I am going to feel amazing. This will be the best experience ever. And then you have it, and 15 minutes later, you've fucking forgotten it. You can't even remember that slice of pizza and the joy that it gave you. Getting up out of bed early in the morning, it's cold. The bed is real warm. It makes you want to stay in there. But you know what? You sleep in. An hour goes by, you wake up, and you feel guilty as a motherfucker. Because you know that there is a version of you that was able to withstand the cold, get up, and get on within their day. And they were the ones who were able to achieve what you, the current you, is not able to achieve. So understand that the people who win are not gifted. They don't have some special ability. They are just the people who don't know when to quit and keep going no matter what. They put all of their feelings aside. They put all of the hurt that they feel aside no matter what. There is a status quo that they must reach. They must eat a certain amount of calories for the day. They must not cheat on their meals every single day. They must see it through. They must not skip a workout. They must not skip their step count. They will do everything that it takes to win. And those are the people that win. It's not skill, you guys. It's not genetics. It's literally grit and mental fortitude. Why do you feel like people like Rocky in movies are so idolized? The underdog that just keeps going. The David Goggins of the world. These are people who are not special. In fact, if anything, they're dumb, illiterate. They've never been good at anything in their life except for just going the distance. They will do what it takes. They will keep getting up no matter what. They will keep trotting along in the marathon in the blazing sun. That is what it takes to win, you guys. So understand that you are not special. You are not a special case scenario where you can't do something because of X, Y, and Z reasons. You can do it. You just have limiting beliefs that prevent you from achieving your full potential and seeing yourself actually win instead of quitting. So in summary, you guys, first and foremost, find out your reason why. You need your anchor that holds you in for that halfway mark of the race, that marathon where everybody starts quitting, heads start dropping. You now know why you are continuing on this marathon. What is at stake if you don't finish? Then understand that you can use your negative energy and you can use that to fuel your reason why even more. When the going gets tough, when your feet are all blistered in the marathon, you're tired, you're hurt, you don't want to do this anymore. You can use all those times that people doubted you as fuel to the fire, but don't get carried away with it. Don't carry it after you're done your race, after you're done your marathon. And lastly, understand that you are not special. You have exactly the same tools and skill sets that everybody else does. You have the ability to go the distance, to keep going, and that is what is going to set you apart. Not genetics, not luck. That, being able to keep going, being so hungry and so starved in order to achieve this, that you want nothing else in the world except for this one thing, this weight loss, getting consistent in the gym, making a certain amount of money, you are so hungry for it that you are willing to outbeat anybody else who gets in your way. So use all three of these things, you guys, because there will be a lot of people who are going to cheer you on and applaud you if you quit. There won't be that many people who applaud and cheer you on if you don't quit. And that is for a reason. The world is full of quitters. There's not a lot of winners out there. So choose who you want to be.